This video explains the creation process of true or false choice question type. Any question can be created both in the test creation process and through question pools. Therefore, you may navigate to the question pools in the tests. Decide whether you want to create a question from existing question pool or create a new one, and click on this button to choose a question type. Or enter the test creation wizard. Go through all test creation steps. In the fourth step, choose the Pick Questions from Pools or Create Them on the Spot method. Then click on the Add New Question button. A true or false question consists of a statement that requires a true or false response. There are 3 scoring methods for this question type. First, you can define correct or incorrect answers, so a candidate will receive points only if they choose the correct response. Here you should define how many points this question will carry, and if there are penalty points for answering incorrectly. Write a question in a statement form here and tick the box for the correct answer. In this case, a statement is true. Then you can define the weight for each answer. For example, if this question is answered correctly, 5 points will be obtained. But if it is answered incorrectly, both positive and negative points can be scored, as opposed to the first scoring method. The manual grading option requires each question to be graded manually by the test manager or instructor after a test is finished. A hint is a small piece of information that helps the test taker answer the question. You can enable it and define whether it will carry negative points. You can add the question you have just created for this test to some already existing question pool and save it in that way for later usage. Create versions of this question in different languages. Click on Add Translation, choose a language from the drop-down list, and type the question text and answers in the selected language. Here you choose the question difficulty level. A question can be labeled as easy, medium, or hard. This kind of labeling is useful because it helps prepare created question for later generating options. If you select the option to limit the time or question in the second step of the test wizard, in the question creation process of true or false questions, you will have the possibility to define a time limit in seconds, minutes, and hours. Moreover, you can also add another assistance called additional time. It enables candidates to use the additional time for answering a question. In the settings for the test as a whole, you have several more possibilities that affect true or false question settings. For example, you can require answering all questions. Select the Enable I Don't Know the Answer option, so candidates can avoid negative points. Choose to show the question metadata to candidates, which refers to difficulty level, point, penalty points, and so on. And enable answer feedback that is displayed to a user in a pop-up window after he answers each question. If this option is enabled, you will see this option under each question added during the creation process. Let's now log in as a student to present the candidate's perspective of true or false question and its configurations in the test. In the top right corner, we can see a countdown timer for this question. Here is the text in a form of a statement. Down here, a candidate can choose assistance if needed. True or false questions offer a simple way to evaluate a user's knowledge of a particular subject and can be useful for your tests.